All right, best place in New York City for nerds, part 2. Let's get into it. All right, so first and foremost, two of my favorite spots to go to in New York City are located right outside of Union Square. Union Square, beautiful park of New York City. There's always a farmer's market on the weekends as well. But first and foremost, I know this is going to surprise some of you, but GameStop. I know it's corporate, but I love this GameStop. It's the biggest one I've ever been to, and they have everything. They have the game consoles that you can play in store, like you're in the 90s again, and you're playing at Walmart while your mom goes and shops. They have the Lorcana cards. They have all kinds of different collectibles and sleeves for your collectibles as well to keep them nice and pristine. Any type of collectible cards that you could imagine they have here. They have accessories on accessories. I just love how fun this GameStop is and compared to the other ones. It's probably the size, but they have everything. They have the collectible section, my favorite part of any store. And one of the things that they have here is the assortment of helmets that you can put on. Obviously, you have the Batman cowl, but they have these actual helmets. Now, you can get these online, but the point of these stores for me is that you can actually go and physically see them. You know, especially if you were born in the 90s like myself, even if you were born in the early 2000s, there's just this nostalgia of actually going to a store and seeing the items as opposed to just buying them online like we do nowadays, like I mostly do. But this GameStop, if you haven't had a chance to check it out, please do. They have some retro gaming here as well, but this is one of the best spots in NYC. Moving on to the next one. This one is actually like 2 blocks away, Forbidden Planet. This is a collectible store that I actually stumbled upon a few weeks ago. Thank you to my fiance for recommending it. But this spot is absolutely amazing. They have this Batman signal in the front door. It's only half of it, but whatever. But this store has everything, literally everything you can think of as a nerd. They obviously have amazing collectibles in the front. Some of them are pretty pricey, but you know, they're going to be the same price anywhere you go. But again, they have everything. They have the apparel. They have this whole wall of different t-shirts. They have rows on rows of nerd literature, all of these different graphic novels, which I thought was cool. I think the only one that's honestly comparable is the section or the selection at Book Off, because Book Off is absolutely massive. But anything you can think of, you can find here at Forbidden Planet. They obviously have different game boards and huge, like, sort of collector items, graphic novels, and then they have some Ouija boards, they have magnets, and all of the collectibles you can think of. But this one is probably the coolest one, just because of the vibe. Again, it feels like super 90s retro alternative rock. But yeah, man, off of Union Square, GameStop, and Forbidden Planet, check it out.